Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Osimhen. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Messi. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. But that has not gone well.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Oh, what a ball! That's a good ball out wide. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Maldini gets him to thwart him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Osimhen. And this is Neymar. And the shot! He's scored! And Nigeria are ahead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Nigeria have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter.
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's aimed. He rises! And it's bounced out off the woodwork! Kimmich. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He is through here. Terrific header. No mistake. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Nigeria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That has been cut short. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's delightful. De Jong. Kimmich. Threads one in. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Pullet knocks it into space. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rafinha, and he welcomes it in. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's made its way to him. Jordan Henderson played out towards the right wing, and it's Messi looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be, and he's there to get it away. Neymar. Smoothly does it. Rafinha. And this is Drogba. Drogba! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can he finish? Oh, another save.
Rosicky really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Kimmich with the short one. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Nedved running with the ball. Now it's Osimhen. He's a sharp little ball here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
There will be 1 minute at a
And he
time.
thumps it clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Messi. That's Rosicky.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's been shifted off it. Out to the left it goes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got away. Neymar. That's good play. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Nedved.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with it.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Nepal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found a way through. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pull it. Yaya Toure.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is a great pick out. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Pull it. Now it's Osimhen. Brzezinski, played out to the right. Kimmich, it's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Serginho. Serginho proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Serginho. No luck with that dink over the top.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Rafinha. Number 8, Thomas Rashitsky. Coming on the field, number 13, Park Ji-sung. Number 7, Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
So their 4th corner of the game. Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Marmoush, and this is Raul. Now it's Asensio, and he shoots! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Number 15.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Kimmich. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Marmoush. That is lovely. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Maldini is there, and he can pick it up. Marmoush. Asensio.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And this is Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. Cruyff quietly revving up. Yaya Toure. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Quality ball.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to pass it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? No, that's been intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Hello, everybody.
Your final
and
thoughts,
this
Jim?
is a quick
Nepal
reminder to
just
make-
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17.
He's having a shot! Wow, that is Didier Drogba!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Drogba. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival, Messi. Now it's Rosicky. And this is Drogba. Drogba, he's found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chance for a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Jordan Henderson. And he's been shifted off it. Haaland. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Koundé calmly anticipates. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Quarter of an hour played. And no, that was never going to make it. Hops for safety. Ribéry. He's shifting through the gears here. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out towards the right wing. Rosicky could try cutting inside here.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, there. Certainly not as big as those. Rosicky! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Could be danger here. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Haaland certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Vieira makes the interception. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's superb. David Villa. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Drogba. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Drogba. He's looking wide. Foot in. David Villa. Lima. It's a really well-measured ball. Played out to the right. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. De Jong. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Tries to pass it through. David Villa crosses it in. Kimmich can get it clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Neuer claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Nepal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That has been slung wide. And here's Drogba. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Back into the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that.
Mbappe! It's a goal! A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter.
And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Nepal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. He can run onto that. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking tidy in possession here, and he's managed to get free. Delivered in. Now it's Bellingham. Ribery. And it's Lima. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, this looks sharp. Kimmich. He's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. France can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are cruising away. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. And he's surging through, shapes to shoot, and it's there! Just cruising, they are cruising! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Chance! He's scored! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Defender is not giving up on this. He shifted it to the flank. Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Rafinha. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Park Ji-sung.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Haaland. Vieira. Nicked it back promptly. Tries to play it through. Howson. Vieira. Haaland. Now it's Bellingham. And that has found him in acres of space. He is through here. A corner it is then.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
8,
second corner of the game.
Thomas Rashitsky. Number 4, Messi.
And it's hoisted clear.
Number 7, Neymar. Number
And now a
23,
sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. In with the challenge. Well, that pass isn't the best. Haaland. Could move up a gear here. David Villa. He's away. And a shot. That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
De Jong. And it's Kimmich. To Henderson. And here's Park Ji-sung. Oh, good spread. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Drogba. Spread it left. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Park Ji-sung. Can he get on the end of this? Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Bellingham.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Haaland.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the number on the board is 3. Not the most accurate pass. Ribery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Cross needs to be good. Shot, surely! And he's there to clear it. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best...